As a spin-off of The Big Bang Theory's prequel, young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has the chance to show a different side of Georgie Cooper, deepening audiences' understanding of him. But Mary's oddly brief appearance in the show's pilot risks damaging an established TBBT story. Set to follow Georgie and Mandy in the aftermath of George Sr.'s death and as they try to juggle family responsibilities and adult life, the young Sheldon spin-off links the couple even more to the McAllisters, who were already present in young Sheldon, moving the focus away from the Coopers toward another family. Many young Sheldon stars are set to reprise their roles in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, with Zoe Perry and Annie Potts returning for the sequel's pilot and Reagan Revord appearing in its second episode. However, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's available information doesn't seem to clarify how often would Georgie's family return, putting a much bigger emphasis on the McAllister side of Georgie and Mandy's family while relatively ignoring the Coopers. While the Coopers benefited from the attention in young Sheldon, making it less necessary in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, one story would necessarily suffer as a result. Mary's absence from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage past the first two episodes makes one key Big Bang Theory Season 11's perspective false, or at least impossible to be shown in the young Sheldon spin-off. Indeed, Sheldon's planning of his and Amy's wedding in the Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 23 hit a snag when his mother Mary refused to attend it if Sheldon's older brother Georgie wasn't invited. The entire episode hinged on Sheldon and Lynette traveling to Texas to convince Georgie to accept Sheldon's invitation, which gave heartbreaking updates about life in Texas after George Sr.'s death. The Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 23 introduced Sheldon's brother George in opposition to Sheldon. Georgie's claim that he was there for the Coopers, taking over the family because Mary was overcome by grief and looking over Missy during her dumb teenager phase, while Sheldon happily lived unaware in Pasadena, was what caused friction between them, with Georgie viewing Sheldon as selfish and Sheldon not understanding Georgie's perspective. Young Sheldon's spin-off could show such a moment in time, but Mary's absence from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage guarantees it won't, choosing to focus on Georgie, Mandy, and the McAllisters. Even with Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's different focus compared to young Sheldon, Mary, Missy, and Meemaw should return past the pilot, as it would not make sense for them not to, living just across the town from Georgie and Mandy. Mary and Missy managed to appear in Big Bang Theory despite living miles away, so they should appear just as much if not more in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage given their closeness. Not doing so could not only make fresh new plot holes for TBBT, but also for young Sheldon, given Georgie's promise during George's funeral. Even with the three Cooper women not being able to appear regularly and not being part of the main story, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage could include them in decisive moments, making them still feel part of Georgie's life, if not of the couple's and Georgie and Mandy's first marriages. This could at least establish some continuity and not entirely negate Georgie's perspective of the months after George Sr.'s death as recounted in The Big Bang Theory, only conflate it if young Sheldon's sequel Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's priority is to just focus on Georgie and Mandy.